Hey guys, Victor here with a random thought and a follow-up to my last video, top 5 inferior groups, and a reply to aka 4x7b's comments on that video. AK 4x7b says, Junior, I expressly told you not to take any more cookies from the cookie jar. I know with disappointment that you obeyed me. Don't be a Hufflepuff loser, son. You know what a Hufflepuff loser is? Someone who believes in fairness and hard work. I'll have none of them in my house. Now feel free to put your hand on the fire guard even though I told you not to. Be reckless and brave, dammit! I did not get it. I thought he was coming to Hufflepuff's defense, being a Harry Potter fanboy. I wasn't thinking less of him for this, you know, fair enough, you go into Godzilla with me. Anyway, but yeah, I didn't get it, and so I write down, fairness and hard work, in other words, communists. But seriously, they don't represent bad qualities, just qualities that amount to them never really taking the lead. Me being all ginger and like, not trying to offend you, okay? And here's where I get it with his reply to that. Indeed, Hogwarts houses aren't arbitrary, they say something about your nature and what kind of role you should expect to play in the magical world. And this all happens on day one. If you're the kind of parent whose hopes and dreams are playing out vicariously, imagine the psycho-conditioning. And I finally get it. What aka 4x7b was pointing out is that in the Potterverse, kids are probably getting a lot of psychological conditioning, training, or just traumatizing on purpose from their parents if they have any ambitions for what school they should go to. For instance, you know, a kid, if they want the kid to end up in Ravenclaw, you know, the sort of recognition of intelligence and wit, you would, you know, try to, you'd always, you know, you'd be showing them the flashcards when they're little babies, you'd be doing all that stuff to make them smarter and smarter, play Mozart to them, and just basically make their lives miserable. If you want them to, you know, be powerful and connected to the elite of the wizarding world, you go to Slytherin. How do you do that? Well, you train them to be ambitious, not stand up for the little guy. You train them to be assholes. And yeah, it goes on and on. It would be a terrible sort of childhood in the Potterverse. And it has one other really troubling implication. See, Harry Potter, when he was a baby, after his parents died, or actually were killed, was sent to his horribly abusive, emotionally at least, family, I forget what, Dursleys? I don't know, whatever. I can't remember their last name, so it doesn't matter. For 11 years he was with that family because of Dumbledore. Dumbledore said, hey, let's send him to this family, even though, what's-her-face, Wrinkly, told him that, yeah, they're horrible people. He did it on purpose. See, he was sending Harry there to either become a, you know, to be strengthened by his ordeals there, and thus be the kind of person who would end up in Gryffindor, or that he would harbor bitterness and want power and just, you know, be an asshole and go into Slytherin. Either are advantageous. Both, you know, both present a lot of capacity for power and learning. In Gryffindor, he'd be under tutelage of people he trusts, old guy trusts, and in Slytherin, he'd be under the one guy that he trusted with his life and death, Snape. You know, so yeah, I think I've always thought that that the old man was put Harry there on purpose, but I thought it was just to make him dependent on him emotionally. No family? Well, welcome home, Harry. Yeah, but this paints it as an even more sinister thing. I'm getting out of breath with conspiracy talk about Dumbledore and Harry Potter, so I think it's time to end this video. But meanwhile, AK 4x7b, thank you for opening my eyes. Well, this has been Victor with another random thought, follow-up, and reply.